Good morning, good morning. I need to do a Instagram here. Just going to be going for a little bit, like an hour today. Go ahead and go live here. Let's see, Instagram. Love how Instagram just doesn't want to acknowledge my gestures. Be very careful with how I type because my keyboard loves to mistake what I'm typing. Art of BQ, youtube.com. All right. This new poster font. It's so lovely. There we go. Now I can be all fancy. There's a live short stream today. Come hang out as I sketch live, working on stickers and holiday stuff today. All right, your story. I love that dress. Too bad I could never wear it. So Grateful Flus. Let's see if my story's posted. Not quite yet. Come on. There we go. Still. So I have some, I decided to skip yesterday's webcomic because I want to make a really good Thanksgiving one and post it Thursday, so I'm kind of mixing up the week a little bit because Hi Chris. Alright, so let me see. I've got Cozy Winter Floofs and 2 and pie and soup and snuggles, and then I did this last night. So I've got 4, I think. Do I have 12? I do have 12. I need some support graphics, I think. Phoenix the People's Offering. That sounds delightful. Oh. I really, yeah, I know, I have a little bit of experience on that because I made, at one point I made, or rather set up development environments for the websites that I'd make, and I just, yeah, PHP MyAdmin was never fun, and I just, ugh. The whole process of packing them up and sending them live, and then, you know, I couldn't actually, like, sending my clients screen caps of my development environment was always great, instead of just, so what I eventually did was I started making online development environments. I just did like a subdomain or a hidden one, and then I would just send them that link and say, you know, this is only, you know, this is cloaked, and you're the only one that can see it. And just, yeah, I always sucked, and I was always nervous working with PHP and MySQL. Oh no. Setting up a, what game do you have to set up a server for? Are you trying to do like hosted games on an old version for AOE or something? Oh, I know that game. I know that name. So I wanted to do extras here, and I think I had extras. I had little leafy, I need to do little leafy extras and winter extras, cozy extras, maybe a scarf. Is that something you're gonna stream? Okay, Jesus. Not a scarf. I'll do the little fringy ends on the scarf. I should probably do some sort of a mug of something. Just like a cute little... cozy things. Cozy things. Leaves, hearts. We're thinking winter. Maybe just having 24/7. I mean, I'm gonna play. Oh, nice. What other little bits? Because I'm gonna arrange these on. I've got 12 stickers that I'm gonna arrange on a single sticker sheet. Probably not all of these. I'm going to do some of these and then have support. I think I want to do little cozy mushrooms maybe. Maybe cute little mushrooms. I feel like the proofs always have to have something to do with nature. I got it. I had like an eyelash that was just kind of edge of my eye. Alright, so little bits and pieces that I can put around there, and then I wanted to open up time art. Sing about Humphrey. I want to get Cozy Town Christmas Fest. I'm do this in a separate. Sharon! Happy Tuesday to you too. How are you doing? I'm just going over some. So I'm composing. I've got, let me just drag in. So I did these guys last night. I'm gonna drag them in here. There's two. I'm going to choose some of these to print as 3-inch stickers, and then some are going to be on the 4x6 sticker sheets. So I know I already have a sleeper floof on the glitter sleepy floof sheet, but I'm almost all out of those, thankfully. I mean, it's not thankfully, it just, I was not happy with how the cuts came out on that, so they're a little bit difficult to get off of the sheet, but I was selling them at San Diego and at markets, and people didn't seem to, you know, be bothered by it. So I have a few of those. Actually, I don't even know if I have any. Do I have any of those left? I think I have any, maybe just one or two, because those were really popular. I'm almost sold out of, oh yeah, they're still there. I still have a few. And I'm sold out of like almost all of my other sheets. I don't have many, do I have many of those spring cleaning ones back? I need to restock my sheets. Okay, so yeah, Sleepy Floof, almost an exact replica of that one. Ready for a short work week. Yes. I've got, I need to do my shopping for, let's get OBS back up here. I need to do my shopping for Thanksgiving. I'm just making like my favorite side, which is green bean casserole. I make it a little different though. I've kind of combined, I start with Paula Deen's, you know, stick of butter, her recipe, and then I kind of scooch over into the classic one, but then I also mix different kinds of green beans in there because I like the thin French style cut green beans, and then I mix in with that, but I feel like that makes it just really goopy and not just like dense. So I mix in the kind of, I guess it's classic cut. They're a little bit bigger, and that mixes it up a little bit. But I start with fresh mushrooms and butter and onions, and I mince them up in my Cuisinart. So I have this little tiny Cuisinart thing that it was like $10, and I use the heck out of it. But I mince them up in that and make it really small, and then saute that with butter, and then I kind of fold in the rest of the classic green bean casserole recipe. I really love that stuff, and it was kind of, you know, growing up, I would always go back and, you know, after the big Thanksgiving Day meal and stuff, I would just get a bowl of green bean casserole or the stuffing dressing that my mom would make. She made them both because my dad, he brought his dressing recipe, which was outside of the turkey. It was just like a bread dressing from his side of the family. And then my mom brought her stuffing, which actually went in the bird on that side of our family. It's essentially cooked beforehand, and then it gets stuffed in the bird, and then it kind of gets all the juices and magic. And so it always had stuffing and dressing. And so I'm making the green bean casserole, and then I got the recipe for my dad's gourmet potatoes, which are super cheesy potatoes. And I'm gonna attempt that. I don't know if I'll be successful, but we're gonna try it. Because he's finally released the recipe, and my nephew, who is a trained chef, tried to make it and he failed. He made it too soupy. But my sister said that the flavor was there, so it's just he didn't put in enough potatoes apparently. So I'm gonna see if I can do it. Did I group these? These little guys. I'm trying to plan when I go to HEB for that, because it's gonna be a madhouse, I know. I really love the Let's Brew It. I love the Frolic. I love this one. I like the little pie floof. I really like this one, and the bread bowl floof. I guess I could probably do... I could do it on both. I could do 3-inch stickers of some of them, like, you know, that I think are really strong designs. And then put them, or at least most of them, all on the sticker sheet. Looks like I didn't get that done quite well. Let's get this over here. There we go. I just need these support graphics. To kind of put in between things. I should have just done that. Why don't we just do that? Feeling a lot better from last week. That was just not good. Still, I don't know if I'll ever know what food poisoning I had, but I've had a couple of notable ones in the past that, and it's interesting because one of them resulted in me not being able to even approach a certain food ever again, but only one certain kind. And the other one didn't, because one time I ate a bad pineapple and that made me just violently sick, but I still love pineapple and I can still eat pineapple. And then there was another time when I got sick from this, you know, this, it's like right when they came out, that vacuum packed pre-season tuna kit things. The ones that have like the flavorings, like the tomato basil and that. I got sick on one of those, and I cannot even smell those. I can't go near them at the grocery store, and my stomach just kind of like, it's like, no. But I can make my own, you know, canned tuna recipes or whatever. It wasn't tuna in general. It was just that flavoring in those packs. And I remember thinking when I was sick after that pineapple, oh God, I hope it doesn't turn me off pineapple, because I love pineapple. I don't want to lose pineapple. I knew better too. I knew better on that pineapple too. think I could skip that line. Maybe. That'll make a good little scarf. And I can use that little scarf bit. I can spin it around and you can probably use it as a sticker. I don't want to make it too big, but I've been working my way through the recent offerings on Netflix of the Hallmark Christmas movies. It was kind of funny. I follow this one account on Instagram, and she was kind of griping about it. She apparently watched Hot Frosty, and I mean, it is what it is. It's pretty darn dumb, but it's a Hallmark Christmas movie. I mean, what do you expect? And but she was kind of griping about, you know, can we just get, you know, a Christmas movie, you know, Hallmark Christmas movie where, you know, it's just a story about people and something not like an animate object coming to life or magic, or she was just kind of griping about that whole thing. I just thought it was kind of funny. And I was thinking back, you know, a lot of them seem to lately especially have the those little elements in there, like what was the one that came out recently, the night one, where time travel was another thing she was griping about. So I guess she didn't like the Frosty coming to life, the night coming back from, or coming forward rather, from a different period in time, and a couple others I think that were more magic intense. And I was kind of enjoying the little, I didn't realize that Gretchen Wiener, I don't know the actress's name, I just know her from Mean Girls. She's kind of become the princess of Hallmark Christmas movies. And I thought it was kind of cute how they, I haven't seen them all, but it's kind of obvious at how they pause on certain people and they're like throwing back to previous movies or dropping little Easter eggs in there. I thought that was kind of fun. And they even dropped an Easter egg to Mean Girls in there. Reminds me, I need to start my annual viewing of Lord of the Rings. I usually do it around Christmas time because that's kind of, it's when they originally came out in the theater, and I kind of feel like it's Lord of the Rings time at the end of the year, so I need to start watching those again. All right, let's see. Ariana, hello! Welcome to the stream. How are you doing today? I'm gonna do a swirly cup. I'm gonna make it swirly. Oops. Do I want to do dots? Be cute. I want to do like an extra swirly. Maybe. All right. Nah. This is going to be so teeny tiny. Those details will be, yeah. We're just going to leave those out. There we go. A little prick in my neck. And I went back to my workout yesterday, and I I've kind of fallen into a certain class that well, just I like to do the morning class, and so that morning class is led by I think one of the more uh, weakly masochistic trainers. He just loves to torture people. But there was one segment where, you know, usually between the sets where you're, you know, either switching from strength to bags and stuff, they make you either do like jumping jacks or some sort of cardio. Well, he had us go and do planks, like full planks, up straight up planks, not half planks on your elbows. But then he said there was one where he made us count down. So like we were doing a plank, and then we had to do push-ups in between and counting down, and that was joyful. Oh, that was horrible. And then the other one was he had us do high plank and then low plank, and you had to go back up and high plank and low plank, and that just, ooh, that's not that gets me quick. But I was glad I felt better enough to do that, because I was like, just do it. Gotta remember, these are going to be tiny, so tiny details probably are not going to be. Let's just do something like that. Those are bigger details that will probably be seen a little bit better at this size. Do the same thing over here. Sounds horrible. Yes, it is horrible. There was one the other day, and I'm trying to remember what it was. It was a version of, no, let me think. It was something that was a core exercise, and I was excited because it was new, but then I started doing it and I immediately regretted my excitement. Oh, damn. I think that's why I blocked it out, so I can't remember what it was. Alright, let's group this. I really kind of want to remember what that was, though. It's gonna be an odd looking mushroom. Yeah, this is definitely gonna be an odd looking mushroom. I think I need to redraw my, there we go. Remember the small details. I'm gonna need to, you know what I think I'll do is I'll just come in here with my fill, and I'm just gonna fill in these areas because this is gonna be super tiny, and I think that contrast will be better. Oh, it's evening. Do I want to do a toadstool? I kind of do. I think a little toady stool would be cute. Make a little toadstool over here. Don't they usually have like the little scalloping on some of them? Oh, he's looking, that's probably a little bit too much detail. I gotta remember this is gonna be like a half an inch, if that. I draw more tiny details. All right. Oh, that's my sketch. There we go. All right, now let's do a little flat mushroom. Oh, there's a new animated Christmas movie I'm excited to see. That Christmas or this Christmas. I saw a couple of the animation accounts I follow. One of them was a storyboard artist. She actually worked on some of it, and then there are a couple other I follow that were talking about it. I'm excited for that one. If it's even, you know, a quarter of what Klaus was, I'll be happy, because I adore Klaus, and I need to watch that one again. I was following the development of that. Oh gosh, what was his name? The SPA something. So that movie was in development for like 4 or so years before Netflix picked it up and fast-tracked the production to completion. And so I had seen the teaser, SPA Studios or something like that, that this dude had put out. I think he's Spanish. He had put it out, and I believe it was in conjunction with a Kickstarter or something, maybe. But it was essentially the opening where, part of the opening where he's trying to deliver mail in this town. You could see a lot of the just the beautiful scenery and how that movie was laid out and the concept of how it was shot and stuff. And I was excited to see that one finally finished. And I kind of had a little bit of an issue getting the art book. So when they originally brought it out, that looks stupid. They had a limited run of this art book, and I guess they didn't anticipate that the movie would be as popular as it was, because the art book sold out like near instantly. And I was able to find a copy of it. Just a second, I'll be right back. All right, geez Louise. The Amazon delivery. Pete was just losing his gourd. But yeah, so I got that. I ordered the art book. I think I tried ordering it from someplace out of the country because they still had copies in stock. And then, you know, they're like, after months and months, they were like, yeah, no, we don't have any. And so I'd lost hope. And then I saw it come back on Amazon as they re-released it. And I ordered that one as soon as the pre-orders went on. And apparently they had a bunch of extra copies of the first edition because I got a first edition print copy. And for the price of the reprint second edition, I'm like, okay, that's not too shabby. I'm not too upset about that. But yeah, it just was kind of funny. It took me, what was it, 2 years, I think, to get that darn art book. That's probably too much detail. It's all gonna disappear anyway. Although he looks kind of cute. I'll leave him. I'll leave him. All right. Did Pete sense there was no cheese? Yes. He was very upset that they did not bring a cheese tax with their delivery. Oh. I eat my breakfast. I do that. I'm out of string cheese. I haven't gotten string cheese yet. We usually share a string cheese, but since I'm out of string cheese, I've been sharing a square of American cheese. And he likes it, but he wants it to last longer than it does. Because the string cheese, I can kind of string it out, you know? I can just pull off little pieces and give him little pieces, but can't really do that with the American cheese slice, so. And he's gotten to the point where he knows if you rattle the cheese wrapper, like in the fridge, he'll come from another room and want to know what you're doing and if he can have any. All right. Don't know if I'll be using the heart, but I figured why not, and that could be a cute little support. All right, let's move that up here. And I'm thinking, let's see. Like that. I kind of want to do maybe one more mushroom. I feel like mushrooms are better in threes. So let's see, what other shape? I could do like one of those, oh, the funky ones that kind of curve up. That looks like that's what I'm doing, so let's go for it. Catherine, did I say hello to you? Welcome to the stream. I think you came in while I was trying to corral Pete. Tip this guy up a little bit. I feel like this turn could be a cool place to kind of get a neat, oops. Let's just bring that down a smidge. There we go. I think that's kind of fun. I'll just leave it like that and maybe do some little bits. Nah, I don't know about that. What about like scallops? Yeah, no. I'm gonna call that one done. So I got 3 little mushies. I've got a cup. I've got some leaves. I feel like the leaves need to be in 3s too. So let's do 1 more leaf. Oh gosh. That's roughly, that's not even, I need it. That's okay. It's roughly a maple leaf. That's a really wonky maple. You know what? We can make it better. Let's just look up leaf curves. Oh. Lots of information here. I already have one of those. Let's see here. What are you? The shape of leaves, botanical term chart. Oh my. Okay. Okay, that side's not gonna work. Oh gosh, this whole thing is not gonna work. Okay, let's start over. I'm gonna do it this way. So I'm gonna do a rough that I get the and there we go. I'll give you some cheese. Cheese is good. I'm gonna cheating on this leaf shape, but I'm gonna just use this as the guide and adjust here and there. I feel like I want to simplify. simplify. Whoops. I'm just going to erase you up to that point. That's, well, if I do a cut on that one, it'll probably just be, that's a little risky. We'll see. I don't know how big this one will need to be. The details. So I've got some leaves. I'm going to make this guy smaller. That's going to make it even more. Alright. I may or may not use any of these items. Got most of them here. I feel like this heart is just an outlier that I don't know if I'll use that. To a leaf, a heart leaf. There. So I need to do 4x6 sheet is roughly this. I'm gonna do a rough. Can I even fit all of these on there? I think I'll probably love these though. Definitely want to do that one, this one. Let's brew it because the tea ones are very popular. Frolic is a cute one. And I like the bread bowl floof. And definitely Snuggle Time. I think Pie is a good one too. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Alright. So to put all of these on a 4x6, we're going to have to make you pretty darn small. Good spot for a tall one. Over. I don't want to make him bigger, but I know I'll need more room in between. I feel like since I have him on something else, I can put Snuggle Floofs over here. You know what, let's just save. And I'm going to make a 4x6. Here, we're going to do document setup. We're going to do inches with a bleed. And we're going to come into my artboard and we're going to do 6 and a 4. There we go. Now I can get more accurate. Let's grab these guys. See what it's gonna be. Whoop. And let's see how big these will actually. All right, let me just, if these are all gonna fit on here as so, they're gonna be super tiny. How big? Oh, that's not bad. I want to try and keep, if they're an inch. That is, oh. So, okay. That might be okay. But I have a concern that Soup Floof is the little steam. I might delete the steam. Let's see, let me make sure here. So you're over 3/4, you're over, okay. Let me just make this even. Let's just scooch that up. Scooch that down. Scooch you up. Scooch you down. I think bread bowl needs a little bit bigger for detail's sake. Let's see. Up. Scoot you down. Let's give you 1 inch. There you go. That's 1 inch in width. Let's just bring you up a little bit bigger. These guys I may... I like the Snuggle Cozy Floofs though. Okay, I have adjusted everybody. I've adjusted everybody. I feel like I could probably get I could get more room and get rid of these. Steven asks, are your nudge arrows set for even measurements? They are whatever the default is. I didn't actually mess with that. Let's do an experiment and see. On the pixels, it looks like these are set for 1 pix. Yeah, it's just an increment of 1. Watch right here. It's going up 1, down 1. So I would hazard a guess on the inches. It would be about the same. Actually, it looks like it's just a little bit. They're also cute. The floof with hot cocoa and marshmallow is a favorite. I'm glad you like it. Yeah, it's just a tiny... It's kind of funny because I've literally had some of my freelance clients ask me to move it 1 pix to the left or whatever, and I'm just like, really? Really? One pixel. No problem. gonna need to rearrange these guys, and I need to see what the... I'm gonna use a different company this time because they turn them around in 2 days. I need to see what their distance between Dickum Sheetsum. Where are you? Sticker sheets. Please give me your minimums. No. I'll be very happy about that. Okay, fast turnaround, yeah. Yeah, yeah. I need to know what are my art. Aha! How to set up your sticker sheet file. Oh, use our online sticker maker. Let us build your file. Okay. Here, this is what I want to know. Use Adobe Illustrator. So 1 and 2, please don't make your file. Let us make it for you. But if you insist, here you go. All right. Okay. Rename the layer. Okay. You want your artwork layer and your through cut layer outside of the sticker sheet. Okay. Place it on the artwork layer. Okay. Creating the easy peel. I just want to know the distance. 0.1. Okay. Offset path 0.1. So I need to write that down. 0.1. And let me know how far they need to be apart. You did not tell me the minimum distance apart. Why didn't you tell me that? Did I miss it? You really didn't tell me how far. Okay. I'll make an educated guess then. Because they're not, well, some of these are pretty close. Okay. Okay. Uh-oh. Catch up on some chat here. Catching up on some chat. Hey Dee, welcome to the stream. Merry Christmas. Come on up here. If the images are not on the pixel grid, they can print odd, so people want all the artwork on the pixel grid. I might ask to move them. Oh, thank you so much, Sharon. Happy Thanksgiving to you too. All right. Yeah. We're doing well too. Alright, so what I was complaining about earlier was that they didn't tell me the distance here, but I'm going to make an educated guess because usually it's a certain, where's my, here we go. And we're gonna object. Oh, offset path, you want 0.1. That's a little, yeah, that's all right. And then we're going to, and then I'm gonna come over here and I'm gonna do a simple, because I want to make my shape That'll be okay. I shouldn't have done that. Cut that. I'm going to delete this. That's a little trick. Oh, really? Let's do this, and I'm going to set it to mix. And I'm going to cut that. Do you really want the cut through layer? I guess so. I guess I'll just do it because they asked nicely. My corner radius. Okay. Oh, that's. Is that right? That can't be right. That's huge. Yeah, that. Well, this is on a far bigger. Okay. If I'm adjusting this, I'm gonna undo this. That looks about visually how it is on their example for the other size, so. Just gonna make it blue. So. All right, through cut. Through cut. Open this up. There we go. All right, back to making kiss cuts. I'm worried I won't have room. I mean, I may have room for like 1 or 2 bits. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. That's 11 pretty big stickers. They're cute stickers too. And I also have the option of kind of skewing these guys to make them easier to fit. All right, so what I'm doing to create my kiss cuts here is I am duplicating my sticker. I am offsetting the path, so this is to get the outer, and then I'm joining those. And then what I need to do here, I'm going to cut this, and I'm going to delete this, and I'm going to cut, or actually repaste forward what I just cut. And sometimes I use the smoother tool, sometimes I come into path and do simplify. just to smooth out a little bit. Because so the more points that, like when you're doing cuts on a router machine, like each point is kind of like not a pause, but I was taught at the large format printer where I worked that you want to have as few as possible just to make the cuts as smooth as possible, because every kind of little point on that line is a little bit of a pause, not a pause because you can't even see it, but it's a place where the kind of has to think. On this one I've cut it down. Even so, I can come in here and maybe smooth it out a little. I don't know, sometimes it's a lot easier for me to just draw around the outside. I don't like that. They just, yeah, it can be so much nicer of a shape. Yeah, I don't want to do that. Okay. Forward. You know what? If they want to make my shapes prettier, that's kind of a deal. You want them prettier, fix them yourself. Well, they did give me two options and basically said, please don't create your own files. Let's do it for you. So I'm just going to leave it that way. And I think I'm going to remove this because it's not going to, I really wonder that it's not going to be seen. So he can just enjoy his soup like that. Oops, I didn't remove it from the artwork layer. Boop. Oh, that's an easy peasy one. Yeah, I don't really want to make a group of it. I mean, I have it all on its own layer anyway. All right. That one's pretty good. See everything, and at the end I'll grab them all and bring them in. Yeah, I definitely need to make sure that there's more room there. I might have to adjust. Is done. Over here. And offset path. Just go ahead and grab that so I can see. Let's brew it. Oops. And a boop. And a boop. Great. Forward. Let's brew it. Object, shape, whoops, path. 50 centi. That's a good one. I think I'll leave it. And we're gonna, oh, that's a lot. No, we're just gonna simplify it just a bit. Yeah, thank you. Right. Really should, that's gonna be, yeah, I can already tell they're gonna squeal at that one. Go over here. Oh, that's right, because I already made this and moved it. These are so close. And I don't know if they're going to be happy with that, but they can always. So I have an issue here. You can move up. I need up here for labels. That's way too close to the edge. I'm gonna have to make everything smaller. Arrange this to work. Can I move? Whoops. Ah! I wonder, can I move you? And oh, maybe. Can I tilt you? I might have enough room up there for print still. Oh, I know these are. These are tall. This is is it going to help if I do that? Well, that'll definitely help over here, but it's not going to help over... Well... This darn bread bowl one. Pie is just not going to fit anymore. Prince, what? Problem could be solved if I just take the whole darn sticker sheet. Okay, Pie, you need to stay. You... Happy Floof with a warm drink, though. I don't want to get rid of him. Pie Floof is very happy. We've got Frolicking Floof. I feel like I'm going to need to get rid of somebody. If I get rid of the cute cuddly floofs. Now this one, whoops. This one I could stand to move. And cute cuddly floofs are still causing issues. How about Soup Floof? Soup Floof can move down. So I need a tall something here. That's not going to work. Soup Floof moves up. Cup Floof, Soup Floof, Tall Floof. Still not going to be able to fit. Well, maybe, but not really. Yeah, you guys just don't fit. I don't want to adjust it, but I'm going to have to adjust it. Get rid of two of them. What if I bring these here? Let me just... We're going to play the game. And I'm going to adjust it down, and then I'm going to redo the rough. All right. Let's redo these. So it's still an inch wide sticker. And then let's do this again. Okay, that could work. Let's try this again. Maybe it'll work, maybe it won't. Oh. No. Pretty curves. That's a little bit close. little wee bit close. It's actually a lot close. Just take you down a tiny bit. But if I can move you up, but if I spin you a little bit, that might be okay. Belle, hello, welcome to the stream. Carol, hello, welcome. Aw, thank you so much. Alright, so what I'm going to do with these, now that I am mostly okay... No, you're not centered. There you are. I'll probably do a little bit of adjustment later. But I'm going to cut all of these, and we're going to go to the kiss cut layer, paste in front, and then I'm just going to grab that line, and I've got my kiss cuts. And then the last thing I need to do is come back to the artwork layer, and I've got to put I gotta decide if I want to leave it white. That would be easy. I need to add a title on my fruit. Those blues. Oop, just leave. There we go, and that's really, really close to the top, and I don't quite like how close that is to the top. Ideally, I'd like it probably about right there, which means these guys need to be a little bit smaller, which I could do. I could make these guys a little bit smaller, then readjust the kiss cuts. And then I need, let's see, let's make a cozy, oops, a cozy color. I feel like I should grab from one of these over here. Cozy boost. And then I need to do my copyright line, which can be in but not hairline. I'm just going to use my glyphs menu to get my copyright. Over a little bit. I don't want. Oh, God damn it. Because if that cut wiggles a little bit, I don't want it to capture the title. want to put more artwork in here. I mean, like in the background, but I don't really want the floofs themselves on anything other than white. So I could do a bleed out with a cute little background of some sort. The brown, yeah, I like that color combination too. No, my day's going pretty good so far. I probably will actually, yeah, I actually am over on my stream. I was only going to go for about an hour today, but what I need to do is I've got to decide on the background for this, and then I'll put it into print. If I want to do the white, so if I do the white, essentially I'll just do here. And I'm gonna actually let's do an extra layer, the question mark layer, and then we're gonna do this, and we're gonna do an object path and offset it a very small, tiny, teeny bit. And we're going to make that white. Yellow for a minute so I can see. And so if I do this, so let's do something cozy. Let's do like a cozy, oh, that's cute. I like that. Yellow. I'll just do that for now, and we're going to send this back. And then I'm going to select all of my yellow. We're going to make it white. So now when they come out, it'll look okay. Give it a little bit, then I've got to adjust things again. I don't know if I want to do that or not. I was thinking of like maybe a very subtle pattern just to make it look more interesting. Something like that. Then if I do that, whoops, wrong layer. I need to change this. I don't know, I'll figure it out. I do want to have that in here. Alright, so kiss cuts are going to be there. I feel like those are the wide side, but I might have to adjust everybody down again just to, you know what, I could just send them a file and say, hey, do you need me to adjust this down a lot more or not? Because I have samples from this company. I just don't really want to save out all of these individual stickers and then load them up into their maker, and then have a separate background file, and it just seems like so much brain damage. All right, I'm gonna hit save. That, oh my God, I did all of that and I didn't save it. Oh, Christy. Oh, that's not good. Thank you for the reminder to save. Just in time. Just in time. All right, well. It happens. All right, I think I'll call this stream there. Thank you so much for joining me. Leaving on a heart-stopping note there, but at least I got to a safe point. Alrighty, I'll go to the ending screen. Thank you so much for joining me today. I'm not sure if I'm going to do a Thanksgiving stream. I'll maybe decide on Thanksgiving how I feel. I am going to do, so it's different though, because I am posting a new comic on Thursday, Thanksgiving comic, so I'll be completing that tomorrow. So if I do something on Thursday, it won't be a comic stream, because then I'm switching the Friday comic to Thursday. But anyway, yeah, thank you so much for joining me, Belle, Chris, Dee, Catherine, Sharon, Ariana, if you're still here, Stephen. Thank you so much for joining me today. Always wonderful to have you in chat. If I missed anybody else, my wonderful lurkers, happy Thanksgiving if you're celebrating. If not, I hope you have a great rest of your week. I see you on Thursday. Just keep an eye on my Twitter or Instagram for stream announcements. Carol, hello. Hello again, and goodbye. Have a good rest of your day, and I'll see you next time.